Are you near people calling right now?
Yeah, they're right in the room outside. Actually, we got a room full of callers.
Okay. Are you able to show us that room at some point?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Get the laptop out. No problem. Yeah.
All right. Great. That'll be fantastic. We didn't get into this calling center last year, so I'm excited for this.
Sure. No problem.
The only thing is they might be handling like credit card information, so I don't know.
It's fine.
Yeah, we probably won't be able to hear that.
Okay.
We'll pretend we can't hear it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. This was a prop. Now it's getting consumed.
Yeah, you've been doing this all day.
All day.
That's wild. That's absolutely crazy.
Have they all gone good?
What's that?
They all went well, the interviews?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it last year too. So this is
Oh,
I'm a seasoned veteran.
yeah, no biggie.
Just living off coffee and cookies. No, I'm making a mess. Oh, thanks. Forgot. I'm done with the live ones. I gotta start picking up some more in-person guests. Oh, Corey's.
To say, isn't he on at
Yeah.
11:30?
Disregard.
Hey, at least you remembered. Here's this water if you want to rinse your hands off, or do you have some?
Oh, I'm all right. Thank you.
So are we ahead or behind from last year?
Well, I mean, I know we ended last year at like 6.9 million. So
Right.
we're behind that right now. I don't know where we were with 2.5 hours to go.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we had a
We're like 5 million.
kind of a strong close, and I don't know if they have any,
I think they had it.
if they're holding any bullets in the chamber still.
Yeah. It was a big gift, I think, that someone.
Yeah, we went right now. Yeah, it's not like
About 20 seconds.
all right.
Hit it neatly.
That's nice. Okay.
No, it's
There's an espresso ball right there. You should just pop that right in.
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so. I think it's a truffle.
All right. Well, we only have 2.5 hours left, so we're not wasting any more time. We're jumping right back in, and we are live from the Student Calling Center, where we're talking to a couple callers who have been ringing your phones today during Giving Day. Good evening, gentlemen. Where are you located right now? Where is the calling center?
We're in Carpenter Hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I see you have your T-shirt on. That's good.
Of course, gotta represent. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that alone is worth the shift.
Oh, you bet. Yeah.
You
I
can't
like
put,
it. Cool.
you cannot put a price on a free T-shirt.
Mm-mm.
I'm assuming it's free. They didn't charge you for those.
Well,
Right?
No, yeah, no. Tom's job.
All right. Well, welcome to the big show, guys. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you're studying at Cornell right now.
My name's Justin. I am a senior mechanical engineer, and I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Yep. And my name is Karthik. I'm a junior studying industrial and labor relations, and I'm from Rochester, New York.
Oh, Western New Yorkers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
high five.
Good connection.
Yep.
All right. I like it.
Mhm.
So let's start here. What leads two Cornell students into finding their way into the student calling program?
Oh, you want to handle that first, man?
Yeah. So, at the start, I didn't really know what it was all about. But coming to the annual fund and kind of learning about, what it means to be a caller and talk to these alumni, I think it was like a big learning experience for me coming in and seeing how far-reaching Cornell alumni are, and I don't know, like the impact they're having not only in the U.S. but around the world, and just seeing that from an insider's perspective, and then going out being alumni later in life. I guess I know how to comport myself better when I become an alumni, and I don't know, just talking to these alumni. Some of these alumni are doing amazing things when it comes to like banking or law or scientific research or anything. So yeah, that's what being like an annual fund caller means to me. And now that I'm a manager, I don't know, it just means that much more to me, I guess.
Yeah. I got involved with the annual fund my freshman year. I was looking for a job, and me and a friend of mine on my freshman dorm decided to apply here. And 8 semesters later, here I am. I could never have imagined that. It's been really, really great. I've got to talk to quite a few, really amazing alumni who've done some cool stuff. And it really gives you a good view of how important philanthropy is to the university. Seeing, all these generous alumni helping us, and really realizing what that goes towards. And it's been a really transformative experience, I'd say.
Before you started this gig, what kind of connotation did you have with regards to giving back to your college? If somebody had asked you about it, would your opinion or thought about it then be different than what it is now?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, getting a phone call, I'd be like, why are these people bothering me?
I paid so much in tuition.
Yeah, those kind of things. Tuition, but from working here, you learn a lot about it, and you learn that even if you pay full tuition, that only covers 60% of the true cost of a Cornell education, and that other 40% comes through philanthropy of alumni. So you realize how important that is, and that even little gifts really do add up.
Yeah, he pretty much summed it up.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I think that's the end of the interview.
Yeah, all right, I'm out.
Justin closed it out there. Well done. So I understand you're in close proximity to the calling center where everyone's hard at work. And can we get a little glimpse into what's going on there?
Yeah, let me take you outside. I'll have everyone say hi. Hold on, okay? All right.
We're airborne.
We're going. Hey, everybody, say hi. We're live on the Giving Day page right now.
Oh, there they are.
So there it is. There's there's the students that are calling right now, reaching out to alumni, making those connections, getting those gifts.
How many are in there right now?
I think we've probably got around 25 people out there right now, something like that. And we're going to be having another shift after this one going till midnight, so we can reach some of the folks on the West Coast, and hopefully continue bringing in gifts.
Well, that's great. Thanks so much for work you both and all the other callers are doing to support Giving Day. So let's get to know a little bit more about you both. What are your aspirations for life after Cornell?
Really good question. So I've always been passionate about working in the sports industry, actually. Actually, one of the reasons I came to the ILR program at Cornell is because they had the Sports Business Society. So actually this summer I'm working with the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA, and hopefully I'll be able to work in sports after graduation. That's kind of a dream of mine. Yep.
Nice. Oh, me now?
Yeah.
Me, I guess.
Yeah. What are your dreams?
Well, can tell you plans too. Next year, I'm going to be staying at Cornell for my Master's of Engineering. 1 year degree program, so I can't quite leave the hill yet. And then I'm hoping to get a job in mechanical or aerospace engineering. And I'm actually really excited too because next June I'm going to be marrying my fiance that I met here, who is also a Cornell graduate, class of 2015. So that's a pretty big thing for me in terms of future plans and goals. Is that?
Yeah, well, congratulations on that.
Yeah, she used to work here with us doing this whole calling thing. So it's cool. Philanthropy family. Yeah.
Yeah, a big red romance at the calling center. That old story.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, congrats on that. Congrats on your graduation. And there's no maybe about the job. You're going to get a good job, and doesn't hurt to start. Maybe reaching out to some alums that you call and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Talk shop a little bit when you have them on the phone about if they're hiring.
That's happened many times. Like even I've heard of stories of people getting internships.
Yeah.
From talking to alumni, and that's just kind of how far-reaching, just showing how far-reaching alumni are at Cornell.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah.
Great. Well, what's I'm a little curious. What are some of your fondest memories of your calling center experiences, or like a story or a moment that really kind of stands out? Something that broadcast.
Yeah.
I actually have one.
Broadcast safe.
Oh, of course.
So I mentioned that I really wanted to work in the sports industry. I was actually talking to an alumni. He's a lawyer now, but it came up in conversation that he had an internship with the St. Louis Cardinals, and he gave me his email address, and we even since, like, this was 2 years ago, even since we've been communicating via email, and he's been giving me like advice and stuff about how to go about the job search, and kind of, I don't know, I guess just giving me advice on how to go about it, and fostering those relationships is something I would have never had the opportunity to do had it not been for the annual fund. So, and there have been many stories like that. I mean, a lot of alumni are doing awesome things, and just hearing their stories is just amazing.
Yeah. Mine's not quite as inspirational as that. One time I was working a shift, and a girl was sitting next to me, and she spoke with Ken Dryden, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Talking to a famous and awesome hockey player and politician of an alumni, and he was a really, really nice guy. Fought back to his alma mater, and it was really exciting. That stands out for me as top thing we had to do on shift. That was cool.
And your future wife.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to have to bring that up. I wasn't going to mention that again, but yeah, meeting her here, and that whole thing was obviously my number one. Yeah, she's watching right now, so.
What about like the social circle? Do the callers kind of, you become kind of a group, that hangs out outside of this? Have you met long-term friends through this?
Definitely, we call it our annual fund family. We call it CAF, Cornell Annual Fund. It's our CAF family. And everybody watches out for each other. We'll hang out with each other outside of shifts, support each other, go to each other's sports events, or other activities like that with clubs. And it's just a really, really good atmosphere to work in and to meet people.
And we just recently all went bowling after.
We all went bowling last week. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well, invitation lost in the mail.
Sorry about that. Yeah, must have gotten somewhere.
I'll have to talk with my annual fund people, my colleagues.
Let them know. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what would you say to someone to kind of, if they were on the fence of whether or not they wanted to join the calling program or the annual fund calling program? What would you say to kind of push them over on the good side?
Yeah, I would say that, I kind of understand your hesitation, but we try to create an atmosphere where it's more about engaging you. It's more about engaging the alumni than the stereotypical calling center. I don't like calling it a calling center. It's like more of a engagement sort of thing where you're talking to the alumni and connecting them back to campus and making sure they know everything that's going on here. And at the end of the call, you do have to ask questions, but I think it's more about connecting the alumni back to campus and making sure they know what's going on at Cornell. Because when you're alumni, you're still a part of the Cornell family, I feel like, and that's something that kind of gets lost in the shuffle sometimes. So I feel like alumni need to be a part of the Cornell family, even though they're not a Cornell alumni.
Yeah. And I'd say for current students who are looking for this job on campus, I'd say not just the alumni component, but as a personal growth thing. This has given us a really good way to improve communication skills, talking to people. Making cold calls can be tough, but that gives you a lot of confidence as well. And I will also add, we are the highest paying starting pay on campus, so there's always that incentive for students too. But yeah, I think between getting to know all these amazing alumni and improving yourself, it's a really rewarding experience.
And you just might meet your future life partner.
Hey, you might meet him there. Yeah, who knows? I'm through.
That's great. I love that story.
I'm glad. Yeah.
25 years from now, you'll have your anniversary at a call-a-thon.
Yep.
And it'll be special.
We're really looking forward to after we're married and we get calls from the annual fund. We can tell the callers calling us about, our story, and that'll make their shift a little brighter. We're definitely looking forward to that.
When's the wedding?
June 2017.
Yeah.
After I graduated.
You're graduating this summer, right?
Yep, and then after my Master's of Engineering, getting that out of the way first before tying the knot.
Well, let me be the first to tell you, Justin, those calls are going to start before you get married.
I know. Looking forward to it next year, yeah.
But you'll thank us for it.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course. I'm also involved with the senior class campaign on campus, so I'm seeing all sides of this. We call current seniors, a whole lot of that going on.
Great. Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us tonight, for giving us a few minutes of your time. I know it's a busy day for you, but from all of us in alumni affairs that put a lot of time into organizing this, you play a pivotal role, and the university thanks you. We thank you. Without yourself and your other colleagues in the program there, we'd be missing a sizable piece of Giving Day and the philanthropy that comes in year round. So thanks for your service.
You're having us. Yeah.
Oh, you're most welcome. We look forward to you becoming successful alumni, and people younger than yourselves can give you a call someday.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. Have a good night. We'll talk with you soon.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
All right. All right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes as we close in within 2 hours of the end of Giving Day. We're going to finish it off with an all-star lineup here of Henry Green will be joining us from Guatemala City. 10:30, we're going to go to Fuertes Observatory and get a tour of the new look observatory from Sam Newman Stonebreaker, one of my favorite names. Then we're going to jump back to the West Coast to talk with Joey Green from the class of 80, and then we're going to close it out with our final guest in person, Corey Earl, class of 2007. So we're not done yet. We have a lot of excitement coming up, and there's still a lot of time to make a dent in Giving Day 2016. So come back and join us in about 10 minutes and keep the momentum going. A lot can happen in 2 hours.